the career for all those seniors, especially.
Well, folks, if you want to listen to that whole interview with Coach Compton, we'll have that on our website, kthsradio.com, and you can check out the whole interview. But tell you what, it was touching, and you know when you're listening to Coach Compton, he cares.
Well, and people that haven't coached and been in those situations, and especially as close as he is to this group of seniors.
Yeah.
To come in there after that, it's pretty courageous to do that after a loss and to do
right.
it. But, you also go back, you go back to, you're doing it for the kids. So,
well, talking about more kids, you got to talk to Joey Curtis again a little bit about wrestling. Let's listen to that little interview, if you don't mind.
Well, Friday, for instance, we've got our wrestlers. They're going to state. 4 of our kids qualified. Tunu, Jarrett Mann, Justin Allen, and David Marino. They all qualified for state. They've had a fantastic season. So hopefully, I think that's Friday when they go down. So hopefully they perform well, maybe win a couple state championships. We usually always come away with at least a couple. Our wrestling program is phenomenal.
Yeah, that's awesome. So they went down yesterday, and they're weighing in as we speak, right?
Right now, started weighing in at 8, and I think the first matches start at 9 o'clock today. And, our wrestling program has really been strong historically since it's been going. Give a shout-out to Ryan Wedham, who's the wrestling coach, and wish all 4 of those young men much success, and hopefully we can come back with some state championships out of that group of 4.
Yeah, no, that's awesome stuff, and good luck to them. I know the bus went through, and folks, these kids work hard and they need recognition. That's what it's all about. So we'll tell you about the results next week for sure.
Well, and while we're on sports, I was going to throw this out here to you, but I've got my notes says Miss Carroll County is a winner.
Oh, really?
Do you even have any idea what that is?
Nope. I'm going to say no. Tell me. You didn't put it on my notes.
I know it. Miss Carroll County is a horse that won the 9th race Sunday at Oaklawn Park.
Really?
This past Sunday, yeah. The owner is Ricky Smith.
I'll be dogged.
And they go in, had 2-to-1 odds, and the take home for them was $90,000. Rick wanted to make sure that everybody knew that he didn't get all of that.
He didn't get that.
But I wanted to make sure his banker, Doug Carr,
yeah, there you go,
knew about it. But his horse, that's the 3rd time the horse has raced. It's been in the money every time. It came in 4th the first time, 2nd, and then won this race.
Wow.
And Miss Carroll County is going to have another showing on April the 8th in the Rainbow Miss Stakes, which is a huge race there at Oaklawn. It's a $150,000 race.
We get increments every time we run, right?
As you improve, the competition I'm sure probably improves too, but Ricky's a proud owner, and he's been in the horse racing. He actually reminded me that we could have gotten in on that back in a couple years ago.
Yeah.
But we're too cheap, and I think me wanting to be the jockey kind of is where he drew the line.
There's a visual there, right? Maybe back when you had that FFA jacket on, right?
Jacket here, maybe I could.
We may have to post that on Facebook, this picture of this jacket. We'll put him right in front of it and see how you model it.
And then just another note here on sports, I forgot to mention it last week, but give Jamie Hussey a shout out. We talked about the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
And did our predictions, and your prediction for the game was 38-35.
You had that down.
I wrote that down, and the real score was 31-28. So there's a 3-point difference. You were right there. You were a touchdown off on both sides, but you're right there in it.
Well, that's kind of like my betting on horse racing.
Yeah.
I should have bet.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
You're really good until you put money in it.
Yeah, that's it, right?
Yeah.
So, well, thanks for that. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, I figured I need something to balance out the Fat Tuesday comment.
Yeah, there you go. You're doing good. So, well, what else we need to talk about?
Well,
Let's wrap
we've
this
given
up.
shout-outs to Matt Summers and Owen Powell for their contract extensions, so I'd throw one out for Brian Pruitt, Eureka Springs superintendent. He got a contract extension, so education is so valued here in our community, and having those leaders, stable leaders, through the years is always good too. And then one of our very own students that has left here and done great, Kirkland Powell, had an outstanding article in the Nashville Voyager magazine.
I read a little bit about that. He's in real estate right now.
He is.
But if folks might remember the morning grind.
The morning grind.
Yeah, he was an entrepreneur at 16
in high school.
Yeah,
he had a business in high school and doing well. So we wish him the best, and proud Berryville boy, doing well in Nashville.
Well, Lacey and Kirk, they're big supporters for all these kids, but it's always nice just to spotlight your own, and that's awesome stuff. So, all right, we got a little business here.
Yeah, I got some chamber business here. Just new members, the Education and Celebration Store, which is located up on the square right across from Hamby Lumber at 126 East Church Street. I think it was the Marley restaurant was
never quite opened, I think. Yeah. So
but
now
Alice Caldwell's the owner, and she is doing educational supplies, celebration gifts, birthday parties, and plant getting together for painting.
Yeah.
So you can go in there and have painting parties. Recon, which we've talked about in the past, which is a veteran first responders outreach program, became a member of the chamber, and Big Cedar Lodge.
Okay.
So we're proud to have them in and welcome them to our community, and hopefully their visibility and exposure and support here will continue. And then on March 1st, Todd the music guy is having a ribbon cutting.
All right.
That'll be at 1 o'clock, and that is right there by the main theater, 209 Southeast 5th Suite.
Okay.
In there, that's kind of in there with Good Times Pizza, if you know where it is.
Right.
And then our junior chamber will be at the Eureka Springs CS Bank this Sunday, and they're hosting the parking lot, so they're doing that as a fundraiser, which we've talked about.
Yeah.
How gracious CS Bank to give that to various groups.
Working hard, the kids, so that's a good deal. So, hey, and a good shout out. I was talking to Brad Whirley earlier this week. He's a listener. I see you got him as a listener.
He and Freddie, we've got them listening. Ricky Smith, he's listening today because I told him I was telling all these creditors. But
that's right.
Somebody had mentioned that Stewart Upholstery has you on in there, and so you can go in there and listen to the community chat each day.
Well, if you folks miss this or miss an episode, you can go to KTHSradio.com, and you've got all the old podcasts.
It's archived.
It's archived, so it's all on there. So, hey, we're going to make one last shout out to salute Fred West. We last Friday was morning. We had the show, but that afternoon we had the funeral. But tell you what, it was a celebration. Wasn't it?
It was a celebration. A lot of great stories that were told there by a lot of friends. I know there was a lot of people that could have told more and more for sure. Well, but he will be missed, and again, he was a treasure for our community and all the things that he did to impact us.
Well, I guarantee you, if he would have been here, he'd have been following those Bobcats this last Wednesday night. So, and salute to Coach Compton and those seniors for the basketball team. Had some great moments, and we sure appreciate them and their hard work as well. So, well, Dean, I think that's about a wrap, isn't it?
That's about it.
And it's
got
going to be
big things coming here in Berryville, and look forward to seeing everybody. And again, mark down March the 9th. Chick-fil-A will be in town. We've got a press conference at 3:30. And from 4 o'clock to 6:30 at the Pack.
All right. Well, good. Hey, one more shout out to the Razorbacks. They're playing number 1 Alabama. Well, they're not quite number 1, but they're up there. But we're playing at 1 o'clock, I believe. Isn't that right?
Yep.
So go Hogs.
We're on a winning streak. Got Nick Smith